Oh yeah, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Look at that. Hey, what's up, y'all? Just catch me trying on my new mushroom hat. Look at that. Isn't it nice? Look at that. Getting ready for when that cold season come. Even though all this rainy weather is like making it seem as if it's coming, but y'all know it just take a while to come in the Bahamas. We ain't gonna run on with all that too long. This is the Nerdy News 242. Well, today is Saturday, and here's some news for you because, you know, it's hard to find news sometimes. But hey, I got some for you. Check it out. As of right now, all of you people who play online, you guys need to start being scared of the people who play from Africa. You know why? Because Africa has done one thing that's helped them a lot. Africa has its own internet system. They launched it this month for sure. They launched their own internet system. Like Africa has its own internet. That's crazy. The entire story I've read from a blog called Uja Susi blog. I don't want to mess it up, all right? So if I did mess it up, someone correct me in the comments. But I'll leave the link. Y'all know I just leave the links down now. The reason why they needed their own internet was because of it being like really slow. Here's what they said in the blog. This is not verbatim, but it's kind of the same way. Let's say someone in Africa wanted to send an email. Let's say if someone in Nigeria wanted to send an email to someone in Kenya, what would happen? The email would go do a roundabout thing, and it would either go to a server in either London or Frankfurt and then go back to Kenya. That made the internet really, really slow. So they decided to make their own internet. And I have to say, kudos to the people in Africa, like making their own internet. That's something. I will not bore you with all of the stuff. There's a lot of other benefits to it aside from fast internet. They can save money from it. They got political and strategic advantages over it. So far, looks like a good thing. So yeah, I kudos to Africa. So like I said, all y'all who play in y'all video games, y'all better start being scared of them Africans, cause boy, they could be coming for you. They got the good internet because they got their own. So you know it's gonna be a vibe. And next up, I don't know if you guys on PC have been playing Borderlands 4, but I've been hearing that it's not a good experience right now because the game is just it's a mess. It's a mess. It was a mess on launch. It's been getting review bombed. The reviews are kind of mixed. Let me say that. It's not bad, but it's not good. There are some good things about it, but the only thing that's stopping people from enjoying it is how buggy it is. They're waiting on a patch for it to help out with it because there's a lot of times where the game would crash. That is not good. And what makes it even worse is that Randy Pitchford is going on Twitter telling people, oh, they need to get you need to get a new PC if your PC can't handle Borderlands 4 and blah 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 and all sorts of stuff. Like he's just making the entire experience really, for lack of a better way of saying it, he's making the situation feel very shitty for everyone who's bought the game, because it's not fair that you take your hard-earned money, and video games already going up in price. You know, the least you could do is have a game that's fixed on launch. That's why everyone didn't bat an eye. I mean, some of us kind of did, you know, but we didn't really bat an eye when all these other games like Silksong decided to come out, and I haven't heard heads or tails of any issues with Silksong on launch. That game came out flawless, great, working perfectly from what I know. Okay, I could be wrong. Someone could correct me in the comments, but I have heard nothing but good things about that game. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people are opting for indie games rather than big developers, and Gearbox should know better. One of my best friends, while we were talking about this, says the problem actually is Randy Pitchford, because in his words, he just doesn't know when to shut up. And to be fair, after hearing all of the things, like reading the story about it, I kind of see where he's coming from, and you know what? I have to agree. So yeah. So if you are struggling with Borderlands 4, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your experience is like. I don't know how the console players are doing, but I mean, maybe it's better than the PC players. Who knows? But like I said, all of my stories, all my links are going to be shared in the description of this video. Y'all please check it out. Also, don't forget that today is Saturday. If you're still watching this in time, you still have enough time to go and catch the video game tournament that's happening in the mall in the old area where Bonneville Bones used to be. They're going to be there from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So you should be able to catch them if you still want to go. And remember, it's free entry. You don't have to pay anything. Looks like it's going to be just a good time. So go by and show some support or whatever. And if you like the Nerdy News 242, or if you like me as your news anchor or whatever, consider following me on wherever you're watching this. And if you want to donate to my cause and keeping me doing what I do, then you can send a donation on my Ko-fi page, link in bio and all that stuff. All our stuff is well and good, but thank you very much for checking me out on the Nerdy News. Y'all know how this be. I'm gonna edit the thing so that y'all could watch the thing. I will see y'all on the next one. And I got my mushroom hat on, so I'm feeling good today. All right, y'all be safe. I'll see you on the next one.